Okay, so I hope Blue 12 and Alberta's always going to make a game. I think they're kind of a movie company now. I also want to make sure I'm recording. Yeah, basically, this is one of my top games for Annapurna. But for Blue 12, if this is their first game, they got me sold. They got me sold, and I'm glad this got nominated last year, and I'm glad it came out last year too. Because if let's just say it got released way earlier, like 2018, like God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it would have got nominated, but I don't think it. I think it would have been overlooked. So it came out in the right time for the PS5, where pretty much it came out 2 years after the console got released. I think that's a pretty good move. Plus, it's a cat. If you're a cat lover, you're gonna love this freaking game. But maybe some games prefer a dog lover. Well, anyway, good morning, good night, man, tongue tied. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. Welcome back to, this is probably going to be the next to last walkthrough of Stray, depending on how fast we finish the final chapter. That kind of sum it up. Didn't mean to go in a monologue at the beginning, but hey, we're getting up. Well, the goal for this year is to try to get up to 2,000 or 2,000 plus subscribers or more, depending on who joins. So we're trying to get to that goal. Of course, leave that like, comment, or subscribe. Alright, so let's continue this. Where we last left off, we were at the control room. I think this is the absolute final level in this one. I absolutely think this is the last one. And in terms of the memories, I'm not going to show that because I could show that in between streaming if I really wanted to, but I don't really have to. Well, I replayed this game just to get the memories and make a 100% platinum, but it's not really necessary for this game. So, let's finish this. So fast. Thank you, PS5. What have we encountered in this game that kinda even shocked me? Giant freaking eyeballs. Yeah, giant freaking eyeballs that had, like, red irises. Like, they needed to take an eye drop. That was thing. We, pretty much saw a club scene, a rave party. We were at a nightclub. Blazer, being a douchebag, he betrayed us and Clementine, threw us in jail. We were in jail. We were in jail. We broke out of jail. We did a high situation of basically stealing a battery, and that's where Blazers betrayed us. What else did we do? We reconnected the Wi-Fi. I mean, I have an entire playlist that we did a lot of that. I will say the best level was the eye level. That one shocked me to a degree, and it was disgusting, and it was very, it just, it was so different and so out of character of Stray. I was not expecting it. That was the best level to me. And then the rave party, sorry, nightclub scene, that was actually pretty cool too. Generally, I'm just glad this game got nominated. I think it deserves to get nominated. People might not, this might be not their cup of tea, but if you're a cat lover who actually likes some pretty great, who likes great puzzle mechanics, this is your type of game. I thought that was interesting that they said this during this pandemic, that this is basically Wall City 99. Can we just not acknowledge that the plague is basically coronavirus? I can't go into details because YouTube would basically knock my channel into oblivion. They don't like me talking about COVID. I imagine they wouldn't like me, so I'm just gonna leave that alone and just kind of play as the cat character. This has gotta be the end. The way they're setting this up. I imagine. You know, humanity being extinct for more than 100 years or decades. Okay, when they say the whole city is stuck in a lockdown cycle, don't you think COVID much? I'll stop now. Alright, time to turn on computers so we can leave the city to go out to the outside. Because the city's been in a lockdown sequence. Oh, hello. I guess I'll just turn on all of the computers. Seems simple enough. They really perfected the cat mechanics. He really does, Stray does feel like a cat. I actually don't know what this cat's name is. I just call it Stray, or Detective Cat. That should do it. Yeah, even B-12 doesn't know the cat's name, but we roll with it. Just saying. Wow. Here we go. Of course the system's locked. It would not be... Oh, okay. I'm gonna destroy stuff, you're gonna hack stuff. Well, that is our kind of bread and butter at this point. I do appreciate we had the light source for that short amount of time. I feel like we should have had it for a good chunk of time, but I'm glad that they made us feel powerful for a short time, and then we have to go back to stealth. I think the puzzle physics have been pretty freaking-tastic for this game. Maybe there's a way to do this. Gonna break stuff with my kitty claws. Yeah. They're gonna kill off B-12, just the way they're setting this up. Oh no, that doesn't sound good. I feel like they're gonna kill off B-12, the way they're setting this up. And I like B-12. I'm gonna be pretty sad. I get the feeling this is gonna be one of those bittersweet endings. I'll explain later. They're gonna kill they're gonna kill B-12 off. I like... Good cat. Yeah, one logic. How is the cat not getting electrically shocked from pretty much scratching wires? I always wondered that. Well, game logic. Just roll with it, I guess. Okay, they're starting him up to die or something's gonna happen to him. What if there's no workstation? That's my worry. He's like... his circuit is literally like overloading, like the light source. So that's what's making me worry. And I like B-12 because they very much fleshed out this robotic character who is the scientist who uploaded his consciousness. In other words, I give a crap if he dies or if he, yeah. Alright, how do we get the other mainframe? That's what I'm wondering. I hate to Google it because I feel like this is such a simple puzzle to solve. Oh, it's right there. Time to kitty scratch this thing. Kitty's got claws. Yep, I called it. Don't worry, B-12. We'll do that. Alright, so where's the workstation? I think this is it. Oh, you're gonna do some final farewell because we gotta attach you, like all the players and who played this game. So that means B-12 is gone, and his consciousness of the scientist will be gone too. So in a sense, he'll be erased. That's what you're telling me, Gabe. You're going for pretty much the Last Guardian kind of type of ending, only it's a robot and a cat. Which means you'll lose what makes you. Oh. Well, it's a cat. I don't think it'll be able to retain the memories of humanity and what it's experienced. In fact, once it dies, unless it has cat babies, it really won't remember. It's kind of ambiguous once you think about it. Yeah, I know. Find a friend in the cat. Isn't it a dog's best? No, don't ruin the moment. Oh. Yep, that's how I feel. No. Well, this is clearly the ending. Oh. Oh, they've grown such a bond in this close to 9-hour journey. Oh. I'm with the cat. Oh, wait. Door's opening. So for the first time, well, it's not human civilization, but the door will be open for everybody. Wait, so that means the Zerks will be killed because he's opening pretty much a big freaking door of light. Because it's a surface. Man, self-sacrifice. Yep, Momo survived. I figure he did. Alright, so Clementine survived too. Well, the Guardian. Yep, Clementine survived. Wait, sunlight kills the Sentinels? My gosh, now I really miss B-12. He sacrificed, but he knew he was gonna die at the very beginning. Oh. Yeah, I'm with the cat. But he's gotta go. Man, but they've been to a journey together. Can I take it? Oh no, you have to leave it. Even though the cat doesn't get, like, a character development, but it's a cat. You don't expect that, but man, they really fleshed out B-12. I like the bond between the cat and B-12. It's been a while since I had pretty much a solid budding relationship like the boy and Trico. That kind of reminds me of, in a sense. Alright, so it's gonna probably end in the cutscene. Chapter 12 ended the way. I like Chapter 12. Another highlight of that. I think they're gonna end it like that. Yep. And then it's gonna fade to black when the cat reaches the surface. I mean, really think about it, this cat's been in there for probably 5 days or less than 5 days and nights. That's smart to put it in kind of a cutscene format like that. But it's kind of my theory. We don't know if the cat will retain the memories of what been experienced in B-12. We hope that he does. Okay, that, I don't know what that means. Was that B-12 being pretty much... Okay, bravo. Bravo, I enjoyed that ending. I really enjoyed that ending. You know what? Yeah, I think I can basically... Let's go silent. Music's pretty pleasant, and we beat the game. I very much enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. My gosh. Alright, yeah. Going silent now. very short credits. But it wasn't the longest game. Like I was saying in one of my videos, it takes, if you're skipping all the side content, it takes about 5.5 hours. 5 hours is kind of the minimum on this one. But if you want to be a completist, yeah, it's basically going to take 9.5 hours. I knew Control Room or Chapter 12 was probably going to be the shortest out of everything because it's wrapping up the story arcs, and it really does. We don't know if B-12 supposedly survives with that light flicker at the beginning. We don't know. And I'm glad they ended it that way because this is a one-off game. And when I mean one-off, there's not going to be a sequel to this game. They made this game to be specifically one game, and they'll never come back to it. They'll just do a new IP, and it works for this type of game. I think I have so many positive things to say. I know what my one minor nitpick is that I can't really ignore, but I will address that in the verdict video. Now, in terms of my favorite chapters, I think I can pretty much discuss that briefly. My favorite chapter was definitely Dead End with the eyes. The giant eyes, because there's no explanation for them, and it's just horror territory. I think that was a highlight. It surprised me. Either it was that, or it was the sewers. Maybe it was the sewers. I'll have to double check myself, but maybe it was the sewers, once I think about it. I think it was the sewers, just because everything was just screwed up on that. And then Midtown, because of the nightclub scene, all the hilarious cat antics, the fact that basically you get portrayed in the worst way. And then after that, Jail is another favorite chapter of mine, and then we'll say Control Room because it went for the emotional gut punch, and it was really earned. It was really earned because the cat and B-12, they were constantly bonding, and I was actually impressed with that. And another favorite chapter of mine was Inside the Wall, the very first chapter, because I think it set up the cat to be just so freaking adorable, and you didn't mind playing it. And plus, you were just getting the cat mechanics in the most positive way. But yeah, I think it started extremely well, and I think it ended extremely well. I get if this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I honestly don't blame if this will be a cut game. If just playing as a cat, solving puzzles, and just kind of, not the world's not really expansive, it's okay. It doesn't need to be that game. I'm glad this is a one-off game, and I can highly recommend it. That's kind of possibly my verdict, but I'll go in more detail in my verdict video that will be coming up probably a little later today, or it'll come up pretty soon. I had a chance to sleep on it, so I'm pretty precise of what I want to give this game, and the one negative, it's a minor negative, and the most positive. Okay, so of course, I hope you guys enjoyed my Stray walkthrough, and like I said, the verdict video will be up. I didn't expect to finish this game pretty fast. So the next thing on the agenda, but it'll probably be later today, will be Marvel's Avengers. I think that's something we can do. We'll kind of do it like back and forth. And then we'll do Saints Row Get Out of Hell. I know how that sounds. Saints Row just went balls to the wall on that one. So, of course, leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you enjoyed the Stray walkthrough. I certainly did. And, well, I guess stay tuned for the video.